Alrighty, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Pokemart TCG, aka your host, Mike Dabbs. Back at it, guys, with another awesome video. What's going on, my dudes, my guys, my Pokemart family? Alright, guys, back with another awesome video. As titled, man, Pokemon strategies that you can use in a bull or bear market. And before we go into that, I got some stuff over on the side. Just want to talk a little bit about the 30th anniversary. And, I'm going to show you some footage on my phone that backs up what I do. I've been getting a lot of heat on Instagram with stuff that I post up.
And happy Tuesday.
But for the most part, it's all negative. And with that said, let's just go into the topic of the 30th anniversary and what my plans are and how you guys can navigate the 30th in a positive manner, whether you get product or not. And I want to just tell you straight out, this is how I am going to approach it based on my experience in this market, because I've been in here 14 years, guys, and I've been through ups and downs with YouTube, ups and downs on the channel. I've been through the good times, the bad times, and a lot of them been a lot of good times because the people that support me on the channel make me want to keep coming back to do videos regardless of how many subscribers I got. So with that said, let's go into the 30th anniversary and what it means to me, how I'm going to approach it, how am I going to acquire a product, if I even acquire a product, right? So first and foremost, a lot of people that's been following me on the reels on Instagram, I highly recommend you guys to go. I should have dropped a link in the description on this video, but I'm going to give it to you live here. PokeTuber Jedi Hustler. I try to post videos here on Sundays and Mondays, but I am very active within the community, Pokemon buying. I have actively things going on at my parents' estate. I got things going on in my life. We deal with a 2-year-old as well. So that stagnates videos here. Sometimes I get in late because I'm out. And stagnates a video for Sunday or Monday. So here I am on a Tuesday for a video that I wanted to do yesterday. I didn't want to do it too late because we get crazy people on my lives, and I didn't want that to take away from the video. And I wanted to get this one out because it's been on my mind to do this video, and I wanted to get it out. So I try to post, like I said, I try to get videos out to you guys on Sundays and Mondays, and sometimes it doesn't happen. And, well, we're here on Tuesdays. But here is the 30th anniversary. Now, I want to shout out DJ's Poke Center. You guys don't know him, go check him out. DJ's Poke Center. Good friend of mine. I met him on his lives. I was talking on him in his lives. And, good friend. I watch him as a channel content creator, as he shows a business side of it where he's got a Shopify website and he's showing you guys that he's buying, collections, he's buying sealed from people, and he's got an established business that he's doing, and he's trying to survive and make it through, right? Buying collections and reselling them back to you guys and showing you the ins, outs, ups and downs, the good and the bad, right? With that side of the business. And I watch him because a Shopify website was something that I wanted to do. And if you watch content creators that are in the same mindset as you, they can help you avoid pitfalls. And, I used to sell on eBay and all of that. I never had a website of my own. So to watch someone like DJ, who has a store, an online presence, right? It's going to help me to avoid insight, and I got a go-to where I can call and say, "Yo, dude, how are you? How'd you set this up?" I can actively ask him questions because me and him, we exchange phone numbers, and you know, I can call him to reference to help me out, right? And these are kind of the people that, you know, that have experience that, you know, I don't want an online coach. You know what I mean? I'm very much an on hands person. I learn quickly, you know, and you have to. And sometimes I make decisions on the fly. And I don't want to make rational decisions that don't make any sense. And definitely I don't want to throw money out the door. So to have someone that is sharing what they're doing on a YouTube platform and in an area where I may be going, right, with product and stuff, whether I'm selling it to you guys on YouTube, it doesn't matter, right? Because as long as you have an online presence, your reach is, if you got a social media presence, whether you advertise it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it works if you just put it out there, because sometimes your promotion on a YouTube, on an Instagram, on a Facebook, because now Facebook pays you guys just like YouTube. I don't know if you know that, but you can make money off of Facebook too by setting up reels, and you can post old videos. Like I can post all my YouTube videos on Facebook, on reels, just like I do, you know, live stream, but it'll be a reel for Facebook. I can take my videos, edit them, post them up on Facebook, and get paid through Facebook for the videos of all the years that I've been doing YouTube. I don't have to make a new video to do that. I can get paid off of Facebook. Facebook now pays you. It may not be as high as what YouTube. YouTube is the highest paying, but you can do that if you haven't. You already have videos made. They're already here. You can go back through all your videos on YouTube and post them on Facebook. Once you set up your program there, you can now post those videos through your computer to Facebook and make money off of those videos that will give you views and clicks because of your online presence with your followers on Facebook that are already following you. And the same thing with Instagram, right? So just letting you guys know, if you have an online presence and maybe you're not successful on YouTube, you can take your videos, post them to Facebook. Facebook's been in my I could say in my portfolio. So I've been posting up. I share videos from Instagram to there, and there. But a little bit off subject, back to DJ, right? So I was just talking to DJ the other night, and I says, man, 30th anniversary, man, what do you think? And then I put out a news feud to him because there was a Whatnot streamer that opened a pack, right? Opened a pack of 30th anniversary. Where's my phone? And they pulled let me see if I can dim the lights here. Let me see if I can dim the lights. Sound, display. Let me see if I can bring that down a little bit so maybe you guys can see it. All right, let me see if I can go back on here. Pull that Mew, man. That Mew right there. Can you see that? Right there, out of the 30th anniversary product, guys. And if you guys don't know Alex from Nostalgianomics, he talked about serialized cards and Pokemon. And, you know, we all, as content creators, we pass our knowledge, like, what if Pokemon did serialized cards in Pokemon? What it means to the hobby, what it will do to the hobby. And I'm going to give you my take. But I talked with DJ, and I talked about the card. He says, yeah, dude, that card looks sick. And he, when I mentioned it to him, I told him about possible variants. So apparently there's three variants. There's the three different color variants of that Mew with a possibility of a Pikachu card, and not sure if there's going to be a Charmander, but there are three variants on that card. I think it's a purple, a red, and a green or something like that. But you can check out Anon, ANON, TCG, guys. Go check him out. That's one of DJ's go-tos. He brought that up on our phone conversation, and that's why I'm referencing back to you guys. Go check out Anon, TCG. He doesn't show face, but he does have some good videos. I went back and watched the video on it, and I'm hearing his take on what's going on because he has some connections with some people in Pokemon or outside of Pokemon, whatever, that know their stuff. And he told us there was going to be a bombshell coming to Pokemon 30th anniversary. It was going to blow our socks off. And the Mew card that he also shows in his video is real, guys. It's in the 30th anniversary. And it's not, I don't think it's serialized, but it's like one of 6,000 cards. So this is big for 30th anniversary. So if now you're going to have an unannounced cards, right? Unannounced cards, three variants, and who knows, there may be some other ones because there's only very select people that opened up, whether the product was stolen or not from the Pokemon Center or wherever, Pokemon Company facility. We already know leaked product coming out of the Pokemon Company has been going on since I started YouTube. We've been seeing people get leaked products, stolen products. We've seen it, right? Seen it with, who was his name? He had one of the guys who's not even doing YouTube anymore, but he was an Asian or light-skinned guy. He was doing, I forgot what his name is. Seismoshock TV bought stolen product over off eBay, and then he's stolen. Now he's on some other thing, and then he's got scrutinized again on that platform. But he had stolen product, right? Some stolen product that he bought off of eBay and opened up some stuff early. So, we are bound to get product from content creators and people that don't know what to do with this stuff. They should just wait before they open it. Shouldn't be opening up stuff 3 months, 4 months early, but they put themselves into a big rat hole when you have product that you're opening up early. And a TikToker has it. However they obtained it, most YouTubers are just going on the coincidence that it's stolen. Somebody got him some product. Our distributor got product early, and it's overseas. I think this guy's overseas, the United Kingdom or something like that. Got it early from a distributor, and now just doing a pack opening on or whatnot. And pulled that Mew card, which is a real card. It's a real card, but it's a variant of three different variants. And Onam went on to talk about that this card was possibly 6,000, one of 6,000 cards. And the pull rates of it is like 1 in 10,000 packs or something like that, because there's only a limited amount of them that are going to be available in the whole production run of the Pokemon TCG of the 30th anniversary. So that's what we know at this point, that the card is 100% real, that it's going to be in Pokemon 30th anniversary, and it is a chase card that you can pull. And guys, it's going to be astronomical. The number on that card for value is going to be crazy if you pull it. It's going to be worth a ton of money. I don't know. I think they put some kind of money value of $1,000 or better on it, depending on what variant. Now, the variants could be range in different rarity. So the red could be 3,000 cards. The blue can be, or the green could be 6,000 cards. No one knows, right? But we all do know this: is we have one card that was leaked, and there's a possible of a Pikachu one, but don't hold me to that. We don't know how many chase cards there are because very few people opened up 30th anniversary. Now, we could get the first starter. It would be nice. We have a Pikachu, a Mew, a Charmander, maybe a Blastoise. Who knows? I mean, we don't know, right? But we can possibly put hopes maybe there are some more chase cards, but we do know that, right? So I was talking over with DJ, and he was excited. I was excited. I was like, man, the other YouTubers have posted some news about it. I think Shiny Vert did it. I forgot who else. I know Anam did it. There was some other news going out with it on YouTube. You just got to keep your ears open, keep your mind open as well, that there could be some other leaked cards coming out that are unannounced, that are going to be cards that we can pull that aren't. And this what makes this great for the 30th anniversary, right, is that it's the first time ever that we got this kind of card in the TCG. And it just made 30th anniversary products just going to go pshoo. So, with that said, how am I going to approach, right? So, with that news that you got non-serialized, because I believe it's a non-serialized card, coming to the 30th anniversary in the form of a Mew. First time ever for Pokemon, and they're doing it on a specialty set that only a limited amount of us are going to be able to have, right? And how many of us are going to actually have product, right? So, with that said, regardless that the Pokemon 30th anniversary is a big deal, guys, as an investor, I seek opportunities. And when I say opportunity, and that's Warren Buffett, any investor, stock market broker, stock market investors, we as investors in a general sense of an investor is, if there's money on the table that can be made, an investor might indulge in buying the product, right? Buying something that will mature and grow over a period of time that will be worth more than the initial investment. And that's also, I call an investor opportunity seekers, because we seek, just like when you buy a house, you bought it for this amount and it matured, it went up in value, and now you were able to sell it and you made a higher margin on the house as an investment, right? You bought it, and now if you're selling it in a high market where the real estate is up versus down in a down market, of course you're going to get more money. And then based on your area, you can have it go out on the market, and someone from New York City buys it and they go into a bid war, and you got more than what the market is going for. So as an investor, we are opportunity seekers, and mainly we deal with sealed. Right, so as well for Pokemon, we deal with sealed, and then there are other investors for stock market and sports cards and stuff like that. Right, you have Jeff Wilson, who does sports card investor. So there's different TCGs where investors buy into in hopes that they're making plays on the money. The power is in your money, but the power is in the play of the product that you are buying in masses to hopefully will go up in value. So that's what we do. Opportunity, I call us as investors opportunity seekers. And whenever there's opportunity, guys, investors are going to be part of it. And we're not going anywhere. That's just the nature of the beast. In a bull or bear market, there are investors that are still buying, actively buying, whether the market is down or whether the market is up. We're still buying, but we're looking for opportunity. Right? So the best deals basically get your buck, and the best collections get the higher bucks, right? We don't have to worry about bid wars because we pick, choose, and refuse on which collections we want based on what you have in your collection that you're trying to sell that collector or investor, right? So, 30th anniversary, for me, based on what I already see, I would love to get it, guys. I think any one of us would love to get the product, but I think that to get it to open, to get it for long term will probably be the play, but do I want to buy into it at a crazy high price of $500 in ETB or something like that when we got so many other opportunities on the market right now? We got so many other sets at lower prices that I could see, based on the set, what's involved in the set, the cards that are, where the set sits now, where the value is with the cards now, and where I can see it and going in the future. And there's a lot of opportunity on the table where 30th anniversary will take a lot of money to deploy, where the prices could also dip. And that's the risk ratio that I'm afraid of, that if I buy too high, it's going to go down. And then when will it reach back up to the $500 that I got into to buy that ETB? Do I really want to make plays on that? And based on what's going on, right? And for me, even though the 30th anniversary is going to be an awesome opportunity, it's going to bring a lot of people that it's going to bring them back to the nostalgic of Pokemon once again. It's going to cause a lot of people, an influx of people, to come back to Pokemon. And it's going to cause prices overall to go crazy, especially on the 30th anniversary, and other products can follow, right? But for me, I think I'm okay with passing on the 30th and seeking other opportunities elsewhere where money plays. And that's how I'm seriously looking at it. I also heard DJ talk about it, Nostalgianomics. And this is the way I'm viewing the market. I want to give you guys some strategies. I want to give you guys some insight on how you can play this market, whether we're in a bear or whether we're in a bull. And you have to jump on opportunities, guys. And in the market in which we're in now, it's in turmoil. Like, there are a lot of people selling off Prismatic, a lot of people selling off Destined Rivals, a lot of good sets, Surging Sparks, a lot of people just selling everything. And they're going to take that money and throw it into the 30th anniversary on anticipation that they're going to make quick money, fast money, real fast. And I heard some downplays at card shows. I think Collecticon vendors were complaining about, how they're buying sealed, and I heard from a couple of people who actually attended shows, Collecticon. I got their insight, and then what was being said, and this was at the New Jersey one, vendors are paying lower percentages because sealed really isn't moving for them at shows. And so all that fast money that would be made at Woodbridge shows and stuff now, it's all coming down to almost like a dying halt in the hobby in a general. Even though the card vendors will make plays, but they're not going to pay those big dividends now that prices are coming down on Destined Rivals, Prismatic. There are plays there that they can buy, and there's tons of sellers now that want to unload their seal. And when that happens, guys, guess what? We don't pay. I don't pay those big premiums. 80%. We're maybe for top tier stuff, but we pay lower percentages, guys, and that's just how the market falls when we go into, I'm not going to say a collapse or a crash. This is not a crash. It's just a reset. there's people that are just resetting because they maybe over leverage themselves or mismanage some monies where now they want to have money played to play into the 30th. And a mix of these people are majority of the people are card shop owners that bought into Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, and Perfect Order. They bought heavy bags, and now that product is going down in price. Booster box is going down in price. Nobody wants those 3 sets because, to be frank, to be honest, we as content creators got to be very careful on how and what we say. And some of this stuff gets pumped through content creators, like the new openings. I'm always excited when new products come out, but sometimes content creators, man, we got our reach of our mouths reach a large volume of our followers, and we set trends in the markets for buyers, for people to go out and buy this product. And then something happens, and content creator, again, we flip the sides. It's not the best of the set. It went down. And we pump stuff, and then people go out and make a mistake and get over leveraged and buy into our hype because we got excited. So we got to be very careful, guys, how we play this, because our followers, some of them are trying to follow in our footsteps and can get hurt. And I think card shop owners, now that some of them got heavy bags, right? They got heavy bags on Pitch Black, heavy bags on Chaos Rising, heavy bags on Perfect Order, and now the funds, they're going to have to pay the bill for the 30th, right? They need to get all that 30th anniversary, and the hype is all running to the next new thing. Everybody wants to have the next new thing, right? The next new thing. And we got bandwagon jumpers, people that are going from one product to the next thing. Oh, I can't make money with this. I'm going to go to this and try that. And you're going to get burnt, guys. You're going to get burnt if you just keep flipping and flipping and flipping to different products. This one ain't working. I'm going to jump out of this. I'm going to sell this off, jump to that. And what I can say to you guys, stay the course, right? I'm just going to tell you that. Stay the course. Do not flip, flop, or sell off other big investments, especially on top-tier products, Destined Rivals, Prismatic, just to get 30th anniversary, because you are hearing all the hearsay on what other people are talking about, and the hype of the Mew chase card and stuff is making your mind up. Yeah, 30th anniversary is going to be crazy, but it's also going to be very expensive. And you're going to take Destined Rivals, that's now dropped to like $140, $150, right? On the open market, you can buy Destined Rivals ETB for like $140, $150 on Facebook Marketplace, depending on where your Facebook Marketplace, where you're at in the world on your Facebook Marketplace. Every Facebook Marketplace is not like my New York area, so price is going to vary, but for that product. But you can get Destined Rivals Prismatic for about $150, $140, $145, right? If you're buying quantities, because prices did dip down. You have Costco's and Samsung's coming out with the UPCs, right? Doing more drops, right? You do see a dip in Ascended Heroes products, right? Causing the price. You have the UPCs coming out. You had that Focus Fighter thing where people were fighting over that. Everybody, wow, it's funny how this hobby is, man. I was watching Pokey Plumber. It's funny how this hobby is that when product is cheap, no one is jumping on it. Everybody wants to dump it. Everybody wants to agree with the content creator to say, oh, these 3 sets are garbage. But everybody wanted it because of the Green Ninja. Everybody wanted it because of the Darkrai. Everybody wanted it because of the next chase card or the next new thing. And now everybody wants to just get out of certain, they want to liquidate everything they own, everything they got, to dump it in the 30th anniversary because it's going to be the next big thing. And content creators are pumping the bag that it's going to be big. We all know it's going to be big. But here's a revelation for you guys. Brings me back to Celebrations. When Celebrations first came out, the hype was there. The product was in Dollar Tree, Dollar Generals. It was available, and then I found it. I found it at retail. And the kicker is, those classic cards, they dropped. You were able to get Venusaurs and Blastoids for $5, $3 cards. These cards were cheap. They were cheap. And I think the same thing's going to happen to this Celebrations, that despite if the product's not hard to come by, I mean, if this product is hard to get, right, there's going to be a lot of singles because this is going to be a massive amount of products that are going to be made available over the course of the next year or so, right? Celebrations 30th anniversary products come out in so many different products, right, being waved out, that you're going to have opportunity. And what's going to happen? People are going to open these cards up, these packs open, and the loose cards, the single cards, even those big hitters, those green star, gold stars, or gold stars cards, are going to be available, guys. There are going to be more of those on the market, and price is going to come down, just like they did with the first Celebration. So there is going to be an opportunity for you to get the singles at cheap. Not at initial launch, but at cheap. So there is a play for you to acquire cards without having to open the packs to chase a card. You can be able to get the card that you want, probably fairly cheap enough on the open market without having to pull it from the packs. And plus, these Celebrations are going to have the same amount of cards, 4 or 5 cards in a pack. And then you have the one pack that's going to have the Celebration or something in it, where you pull a classic card from it. So, although I anticipate it's going to be crazy, right, with the 30th anniversary, I'm also taking the approach of being okay with missing out and looking at the other opportunities. So don't play into the hype, guys, on what everybody else is talking about. Try to focus, take your focus off 30th anniversary and make some plays on some stuff that is relevant now, that won't be relevant later. Because trust me, there are going to be people that are going to want Prismatic when Prismatic goes out, and they're going to have to pay the piper for it, right? They're going to want Prismatic, and Prismatic's going to be at a crazy price. And it could happen just prior to it going out of rotation. Going to be out there on Facebook Marketplace. How much is going to be available? A new low price, again, it's affordable, versus a 30th anniversary $500, $400 ETB. You can those ETBs, a couple of Prismatic ETBs on a, Prismatic going out, and you can get those in your portfolio, build a small staple of products. And I'm here to tell you, guys, no matter bull or bear, sealed is king. You as an investor in sealed first sets, and here's what I can tell you about Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, and Perfect Order. Guys, they may not be desirable now, but these sets will also go up in price. And as a booster box, Scarlet Violet has already set the floor, right, for booster boxes, $300. So easily you're buying into these boxes at $180, I think the cost at distro is like $160 for these things, something like that. You're able to get the box slightly above MSRP or slightly above an LGS cost and get them around $175, $180 a box. Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, you probably be able to get all three around the same price. They're all just not doing crazy numbers, right? It was pumped, and now they're being dumped, and now you can get them, but nobody wants product when it's cheap. Everybody wants it when a YouTuber pumps it and says, hey, let's go. Chaos Rising, 200. Chaos Rising, 250. I bought Chaos Rising when it was 250. I also, dollar for dollar cost average, bought it cheaper. And now I have 3 booster boxes. I only have 3. I didn't really go heavy because there's other opportunities out there that I would rather have over Perfect Order, over Chaos Rising, you're right, over Pitch Black, you know, for paying that 180, 175. Look, there's prismatic SPCs, which are also at a new low. And when I go into a buying, I look at these opportunities that are before us now today that you can buy into, right? That you can buy into now, right? And I have the receipts for me. I can vouch for me. I'm going to show you some photos a little bit later on before, you know, I close out. But I just want to share opportunities, guys, that just don't go on this hype for the 30th anniversary. There are other opportunities. There's the Charizard UPC, the Mega Charizard EX, $200. Guys, I can see Destined Rivals, which booster box is 500, right? 500, I think it's 520, 525. But where can you see the ETB of Destined Rivals? Truly, where can you see that Destined Rivals ETB going? Like if you're investing in it at $150 today, $145 on the low, if you can buy in bulk and get it at a discount even further, using some people work with you.
BTWPLZ send me pictures of those binders in detail ASAP PLZ.
So
have a great
you can buy Destined Rivals ETBs for like 150, right? Where do you see that ETB? Right? Where do you see that ETB? Right? Where do you see the ETB? And if you bought the booster box, 500 comes down to 400. That's probably a screaming buy for me too. 500 is even a decent buy to buy Destined Rivals booster box because easily you can see that box $700 to $1,000 down the road as an investment. Now that you're buying in at half price, saying that it has the possibility of going to $1,000, right? Or even $700, right? You can see that box increasing. And you can see that your money, yes, if you hold out, if you're able to hold out, you don't have to sell in any market. You don't need the capital. You don't need to take money from one investment to sell it to buy into another investment. You're able to hold this product and you're buying Destined Rivals, Prismatic, the SPCs, the Charizard EX box, the Mega Charizard UPC or SPC, and you're able to hold out on buying. When you buy these guys for $200, a Charizard box, the Destined Rivals ETB at 150, the Prismatic at 150, the Ascended Heroes at 150, right? Where do you see these boxes going? And if you're able to hold them, guys, I guarantee you're going to be very happy that you held them, that you bought into these markets while they're available now, and prices are still got room to drop even further, that you're buying in at these markets on the cheap before these actually hit a peak. See, you're buying them at the cheap before they hit a all-time peak and before we have the next run, because we are going to have another run, and it could happen as soon as the 30th anniversary comes out. We can have the bull market just revamped all over again and products start going up again. And sure, this product that is stagnant now will run again. And where are you going to be at when it does? Are you going to be the one on the side saying, I'm going to wait for MSRP? Or are you going to be the one that's going to take the initiative and buy now and say, you know what, that is a decent price now. It was higher before the drop. Before it dropped, it was higher, and it was going higher. Don't you think that these boxes are going to go right back up again? It's just that it reminds me of the Sun and Moon. I was telling DJ the same thing. It reminds me of the Sun and Moon era when Ultra Prism and some of these older sets in the Sun and Moon and XY era, they got overlooked and people just forgot about them. And I think I'm in agreement with Pokey Plumber. We, as hobbyists in this hobby, we always get too complacent. We want too much. And then when Pokemon exercises that we wanted, oh, it's not good enough. And I think you get spoiled, and we are getting spoiled. Pokemon is spoiling us. We are getting so much art, so much, but it's not good enough. We want the next shiny piece of cardboard. We want the next new thing. And the next set, the best set, hasn't even come out. And I'm not talking about the 30th anniversary. I'm talking about after the 30th anniversary, and after that, and after that, and after that. We're always going to see the next best. We haven't seen the best. We've seen the best in our time for the arts that we got, but we haven't seen the best because always the next thing is the best thing. And this is what gets pumped as the next thing. And that's where some of you guys were complacent in where we're at, and some of our eyes get taken off of the prize. And some of you guys are missing out on these opportunities as an investor. And you're following investment channels and saying, oh, I'm going to wait. Or you listen to a certain content creator that is pumping MSRP. And I'm here telling you, guys, how I acquired my product, yeah, I got some at MSRP. But the limitations that the stores got hurts me because I want more. And I always hear this from content creators. Like, I don't want to be where, an opportunity comes across and I'm saying, you know what? I only had 4 ETBs. I had an opportunity and I could have got 7 or could have got 8 more, but I didn't. And I am at the point in my portfolio where I am complacent with what I got. But if opportunity comes, yeah, I'm going to acquire select products, more of it, because I'm going to build my portfolio, my positions higher because I strongly believe in the products that I bought. And to be honest with you guys, yeah, I move product. You see me at Woodbridge shows. If you've been watching my Instagram, you saw me. I moved some stuff. I took position. I took profits. I moved money into products that I believe. And if you've been watching reels, you're like, well, what is he doing? And I'm going to come out on record here for you guys. Yeah, I moved a lot of stuff. And guys, I didn't move it because I wanted the money. It's because, for me, as a 58-year-old, a lot of you guys are younger than me. I'm getting more towards retirement age, and I wanted my portfolio to be liquid. Liquid, liquid, liquid. Because what I found through my trial by error is ancillary products hard to move. And I found it at shows. I had to keep bringing back the same stuff, back to the show, back to a show, back to this show, back to that show. It moved little by little by little by little. And now my collection, my portfolio is made up of UPCs, SPCs, booster bundles, ETBs, booster boxes, some collection boxes, but only ones I strongly believe in, they're not made up of a bunch of like tins and stuff like that. My positions are more into the bigger and the best sets that Pokemon has put out in new modern. And I do have older modern, but I wanted to be liquid. And I said to myself, what will grow over a time frame of years of 3 to 5 years and further? What will people want if I was going to the show that every vendor would always want, no matter what? These vendors will clamor over to Pokemart TCG and say, Mike, yo, you coming to Woodbridge? Are you bringing this? Are you bringing that? And guys, I have my biggest positions. See, I'm sharing knowledge because this is what I moved other products out of, and I moved them into the strength of the sets, the great sets that I know everybody's going to want. And I moved them in to Crown Zenith, Prismatic, Ascended Heroes, Destined Rivals, Mega Evolutions, Phantasmal Flame, Surging is another one. Hold my biggest positions in those 5 that I just said are my biggest positions. Now, I do have weaker positions like in loose packs. You have to check the Instagram. You'll see I have a lot of loose packs and very valuable packs in some of those because I hold prismatic loose packs as well, 151, Crown Zenith. I have them in loose packs as well. But I do have my biggest positions are the most liquid. And guess what? It's going to be easy for me to, when I say easy, like it's going to involve some work for me to take them, right, and bring them to a show and then take a percentage, but I win. I win no matter what. And it's not like they went to YouTube, right, that I'm selling them to you guys, right? Just saying, right? My reach is beyond YouTube, right, for sellable product, right? Because very rarely did I have people buy from me when I did this channel. But saying my reach has been built outside of YouTube because I have buyers that will buy this product from me outside of YouTube. So I don't need YouTube to buy from me. I don't need YouTube subscribers to buy product because I already have buyers that will take it from me, right? Will buy it from me. Well, you have ones that want to take it from me. I have some people that want to, do some bad things to Pokemart. They as far as like robberies and stuff like that. You got some crazy people that want to try to dethrone you of your stuff by breaking into stuff. But that's another story, guys. We're in a crazy market, right? And this is what we got. So I'm more liquid. And as a 58-year-older in this space, yes, had to be liquid. And I wanted to have product that people would want, vendors would want to buy from me for the next 3 to 5 years and beyond. And they will want Prismatic. They will want Crown Zenith. They will want 151. They will want Destined Rivals, right? Surging Sparks, right? Later on, they will want Fusion Strike. They will want Chill and Rain, right? I have this. But my bigger positions, new modern, right? I moved into bigger positions on this stuff. And I'll show you some stuff, but I wanted to talk about a few other things about in this thing. So here's a if I had certainty in the products that it will be worth more than I realize, and I couldn't make that on a bad decision, right? You had to make a good decision based on information. So watching YouTubers that are in the same field as me that are doing the exact same thing. And you saw in Nostalgianomics with his prismatic, right? His prismatic display in his background. It inspired me. I said, yep, this guy knows exactly what he's talking about because he's telling you he's buying more prismatic. And I was already telling you guys you should be buying prismatic at these prices at 150, 140, 145, 150. Perfect, because prismatic getting ready to go out. There's not going to be any more prismatic, guys. Where do you see prismatic going? And some of you guys, hey, it's not financial advice. I'm giving you guidance into, if you're uncertain, what do you not see in prismatic that it's not going to go higher? What do you not see? What's stopping you from not buying prismatic at this time? Is it money? Then if it's money you don't have, then move out of some of those weaker products that you got that aren't going to do the numbers that prismatic is going to do. And this is how I moved out of certain positions on certain products that I didn't believe in as strongly, that I said I'm going to reposition myself in prismatic. And here I'm going to give you insight on what I paid. And you're like, holy Pokemart, you're a brilliant, you're Einstein. And here's how I built my positions, see? And it didn't come from YouTube. I use social media, right? I use social media, and I started buying off Facebook. People that were selling, I started building a relationship with those people. And those people kept selling me more. And they were selling them to me at my price. And here's how I built up relationships. I advertised that I'm buying these. And I paid $100 per ETB on Prismatic, Destined Rivals, 151, a bunch of the other Ascended Heroes. I bought those at $100 in ETB. I bought the booster bundles at $50, right? $50. And I was buying masses. People were selling me, and I wasn't buying them on the intention of selling them. I had no intention on selling what I was moving product out that you saw me at Woodbridge. I was bringing all this product up. I was making trades and making sales, selling them, trading at Woodbridge. And at the end of the day, you saw me open my trunk of my car. I showed you exactly what I got at the end of the day. See? And there was my transparency on, like, giving you the receipts on what I'm doing, right? So I built my positions on certainty, realizing the value will come on these, that these will rise initially. Later on down the road, they will be worth more than what I paid for them. And that's what happened to 151. Look what happened to 151. I bought those ETBs. All of my ETBs from 151 I got at MSRP. So those cost me $50, $54 each. I got those at retail, and now they're $500, $600, going on $600. I bought into the booster bundles, and I paid $50 on those. See? And I also bought into the UPCs, the prismatic, the UPCs. And those were based on good decisions, based on information, right? Because I'm always watching YouTube. I'm always watching investing channels. I'm watching the market. And now, the whole thing about investing, guys, it's about stacking the deck so high in your favor that you win. That you win. And this is stacking the deck. The cards are in your favor. And I wanted the best sets based on their performance record already. They're already proven to me that they can go to 200. They can retrace, but they can make it to 200. And we see boxes drop, and they get right back up. And I know that these sets are going to do very well down the road. And that's why I put my money where my mouth is. I bought into them. I bought into them, guys. Bought into them. I paid a premium. I didn't stand online at Walmart and Target because it was a waste of my time because the people were already getting this product from there. And, I wasn't going to be able to stand in line because the vendors were calling. The actual vendor was calling the people, and the people were lining up. And I had no chance in getting ETBs. I had no chance to get One Piece and all this. You know, the people were already being informed by the vendor to come, and I was already not going to be able to get an ETB, a collection box, or whatever. So I was already out of the game there. I had to re-evaluate how I'm going to obtain product. And I got blasphemed on Instagram as a scalper. Like, dudes, you don't even know what I'm doing. Did you know what I sold or what I traded to get or to build this position on this stuff? They just made the assumption that I'm a scalper, that I'm a botter, that I got the MJ Holding vendor in my back pocket, that I'm sucking him off to get the product. And it's just so crazy how people think these days, based on another man's product, another man's inventory, that he has bots, that he is clearing shelves. And did not even watch the other reels to see what I did, that I went to Woodbridge shows, that I bought off Facebook Marketplace, that I did many, many deals buying product from people to get the positions that I have. And it's crazy how people think, but you know what? You can't let people dictate to you what you're doing. Oh, you shouldn't buy that stock. It's going to go down. Oh, buying Pokemon? That's a kid's game. All right, it's a kid's game, but it's an asset that has proven itself to me and many other people that are doing it, or that is in the same field as me, buying sealed product. And I already been in the hobby long enough that I realize games, I realize what Pokemon does, and I know sealed is king. And I, haven't lost in this game yet. I haven't taken any major L's. It was a winning strategy ever since I got into this market, into this hobby. I won. And sometimes people don't want to see you win. They want to see you fail because they cannot get to the same heights that you're going. And all I can say, guys, is I started at the bottom. And I started at the bottom 14 years ago based on me wanting to know more, learn, and was able to grow. Now I'm at the top of the food chain, right? And I got positions on stuff. And people don't like that. And some people don't like it. Other people, praise you. Hey, man, good job. Glad to see you succeeding. And, just life itself. Through ups and downs, I still been able to barrel through all the obstacles. And here I am today, passing on the tools of knowledge, of wisdom, of expertise because of the field that I'm in today that I got into over 14 years, and I'm winning the game. I'm winning the game, and I'm not going anywhere. You got to know what you know, and follow people that are going to be setting your best interests at heart. Not just people here behind the camera talking the talk and not even walking the walk, because there are some content creators that saying they're doing this, but don't carry the receipts. And here, guys, you don't even have to buy sealed product. You don't even have to buy sealed product to win in this game. If you were to, or if you did research on cards, and I asked DJ this too, and I think he got 2 out of the 6 right, because there are some other outliers. And I asked him, I said, what are the 6 top Pokemon characters that will sell time and time and time again. That if you stack the deck of cards in your favor with just these characters, you probably have a lot of people just shopping and buying cards from you at card shows. And he said Charizard, I think he said Charizard and I think he said Pikachu. I think he said Pikachu. All right, but those are right. Charizard, Pikachu, those sell cards. Those will sell sets. Anything with Charizard, Pikachu. Pikachu is the mascot of Pokemon. Charizard, everybody wants Charizard. Number one selling cards that people want. Number one card probably that gets graded over time and time. And then you got chase cards of Charizard in sets. So people want Pikachu, people want Charizard. But also, people want Mew, Mewtwo, Gengar, right? And who is the fifth one? Mew, Mewtwo, Charizard, Pikachu, Gengar. I have to look at my notes here, guys, and see. Did I write the other guy down? The sixth guy. But I will give you who you can go to refer this to. But if you concentrate on those five, there's a sixth one, but I can't get it in my head. Umbreon just came to me. So Umbreon, Charizard, Pikachu, Mew, Mewtwo, and Gengar. Those six cards are going to be the most graded cards of those six characters. Why? They're the most popular of all the Pokemon outside of Espeon, Jolteon, Eevee. These six characters, guys, right there, sell when they're on cards. And you can sell, and these are probably the six most graded characters in all of Pokemon. And this is why they sell. And and sets that have these cards, guys, do awesome over time. They have these cards as chasers, they have them as SARs, they have them as illustration rares, they have them as chase cards. These six characters sell and will sell and continue to sell sets of cards. When Pokemon puts these in sets, they sell. So every set that has these characters, they have them in the masses mixed in with 151 Pokemon, right? And these guys are in there as one of the 151. They sell, guys, and they are valuable. These cards hold value. They will sell over time and time again at shows. And these have a proven track record, guys. A proven track record that if you just buy cards of Gengar and Pikachu, even top cards, Black Star Rares and stuff like that, of those six characters, guys, they will sell over time at shows more than any other cards. You can have Espeons and Jolteons, but you will sell more of those six characters. If you had a table with just those and you had another table with other characters, you will sell more of the cards that had those six characters at that one table than you would of the other ones. It's just proven that those cards sell. And it's over time. So, yeah, dudes. So, I want to say this. I became a Pokemon investor, and as I grew and as knowledge became my best friend, I wanted to take advantage and have advantages of having as many of the best things on my side, the best tactics, the best thoughts, the best ideas on my side, in my favor. I wanted the ball in my court. So I am continuing to gain knowledge, watching YouTubers that I do, because they're the ones that are helping me. They're the ones that I get guidance. I didn't say I'm calling them up asking them for it. It's because I believe in what they're saying. And I'm following in their shoes that their decisions help me to make more relevant decisions than bad decisions, and helps me to build a portfolio that over time will grow, right? So I want to have the ball in my court, and you can build it with sealed, or you can build it with those 6 characters that have proven themselves over time, over the course of the history of Pokemon. They have proven themselves. Just like sealed has proven itself to be the dominant force in Pokemon. So I want to show you guys some things that, like I said, I got the receipts to back up. So I was at Elephant's Trunk Flea Market Sunday. These are some games that I picked up. Just wanted to have them on. They're also on my Instagram. I picked up this Pikmin 3, the Zelda Skyward Sword, and the Captain Toad Treasure Track. Picked these up at Elephant's Trunk Flea Market, and I got those from that. And then I also visited my boy Nexus at Connecticut in Danbury, picked up this Blissey V alternate art. This is also on my Instagram, guys. Picked up this Psyduck illustration rare, and I got a Iron Crown SAR. Now, these are for my vending machine. You see the vending machine on the side of me over here, right there. I have some things I'm going to be working with that. I will go over the idea more informative on another video when I'm ready to come back to YouTube full force. But here are my cards in the binder that I'm setting up for the vending machine. You have the Giovanni's Mewtwo. You have the Clefairy from Perfect Order. You have the Mimikyu. Then you have the Lapras there. And I've been building these portfolios. And look. And you see that? There's the Iron Valiant, the Iron Iron Crown right here. Or is it Iron Crown or Raging Bolt? Raging Bolt? Raging Bolt. And you have a Charizard up there. Blaziken illustration, Italian V Alton art. And here's the Charizard right here. Right there. Down here below. Right there. Charizard. And then you have some more illustration rares that I've been stockpiling up. Stockpiling up, guys. And I'm going to be adding these 3 into this top load binder. It's a card guard top load binder. You can put the sleeve, the what do you call it? Top loader in with the sleeve in the binder. Going to share with you guys some stuff that you could be buying right now that are good buys. Series 1 first partner. This pack alone goes for about $50, and you have Mega Evolutions and Phantasmal Flames in there. 2 awesome sets that this thing, I think the box itself going for $65, $70, but the pack alone is like $50, $55 by itself. Then you got the 2 packs. I've been just leaving these sealed. You can get these for $50. It's a good price, and it's a Series 1, which is the best. You have the best Kanto regions out of all series that they're coming out. Series 1 is the best. Series 2 is not all that great. Series 3, mate, is probably going to be better than Series 2. If I was to put all my marbles in it, it would be on Series 1. And I'm keeping these boxes sealed for now. I may break them, but I will actively buy these at 50. First Partner Series 1. These are $14, but these are a great product, guys. I think these are going to do good in the long term because they have Kanto region of Charizard. What is it? Charizard, Charmander, Blastoise, and Squirtle. Those were the three big ones that you would get from here. It's a 1 in 3 chance to get it. 1 in every 3 packs got it. But I got about 60 of these in storage that I bought, and they're sealed. So another great investment you can buy into. Another investment that's good for long term is Deluxe Pin Ascended Heroes, 5 booster packs, and you got 5 promos and a pin. This is a great box, great buy. $50, $55 I paid for these roughly at all the Woodbridge shows that I've been going to. I've been picking these up for about $50 to $55. Not a bad deal. And I also got the deluxe one, but I didn't bring that. I'm only limited. I have limited time, limited space. So I just brought some stuff, guys, just sharing with you guys on where you can put your investment dollars at and put them to work where I think they're going to do good. I believe in this product long term because you have promos, you got the pin, you got 5 packs, and you're roughly, if you get this about $50, you're about $10 a pack, where I think Ascended Heroes is about 13 now. So I've been picking those up. Another great box that I think is great, another great set, Black Bolt, White Flare, this Victini box. Haven't seen this but one time, and I got all of these from a BJ store, and I think I have about 10 or 15 of these I picked up. Has a great promo card that's doing phenomenal number. I think it's like $15 for that promo over here by itself. But haven't seen these come out. But you can probably pick these up on Facebook Marketplace or in a buy-sell trade group on Facebook Marketplace. Black Bolt, White Flare, a real sleeper set. Very low printed set. We're going to see what this does later on. Packs inside, I think you get 4 packs. I think it's 4 packs. 2 White Flare, 2 Black Bolt. So another awesome set. Another awesome pickup is the Black Bolt and the White Flare binder box. Black Bolt's doing astronomical numbers. White Flare is right behind it. I think this is the sleeper of 2026. I hold a large position, and I'm going to show you some photos, but it won't be of these yet because I have to put the racks up. But I'm going to show you some positions on. People say talk is talk, but pictures say 1,000 words, and I'm going to show you some stuff before I wrap it up here. But here's Black Bolt, and the White Flare. You can get binder box. These are awesome. I think you can still pick these up for about $50, maybe $60. Facebook Marketplace, maybe on eBay, you might be able to get a good deal. In the groups, buy, sell, trade groups, I would definitely try to get on there and pick yourself up some of those before it gets too crazy with price. Here's a box that I hold a large position on. I got a lot of these in the Black Bolt binder versions and in the White Flare. I just haven't set my racks up. Like I said, the pictures say 1,000 words, but I can there. You can go and check my Instagram reels. You can see the photos I show you of when I was buying these. Black Bolt, and you got the White Flare poster box. So I got White Flare packs, and I got Black Bolt. I have a ton of these binders in both White Flare and Black Bolt. I think a majority of them are in Black Bolt only. But I do have a large position on the White Flare as well in the binder. And these are still boxes you would buy. These are the Sam's Club bundles. So this is another great box, White Flare box you can be buying for investment for long term, because I do believe this is going to go very well down the road. Now here, I got these very, very early on. Perfect order. I got these, I think, about $55, $60 at cost. I bought a vendor out, in a trade. And I got Chaos Rising. I have 2 cases of Chaos Rising ETBs. Um, you know, these are value plays right now. You can get these at MSRP. Nobody wants them. And I say, hey, guys, don't sleep on them. Pick them up while they're cheap. Value play them. Put them in your portfolio. Build as many as you want to have in there. You don't have to go crazy with perfect order. Just so you have some. And that's all I want to just have a little position. I don't want to go too crazy. If I was going to buy any of them, it would be Chaos Rising. And then over that, I would buy probably Pitch Black over Perfect Order. But just to have some, I got them. And then I have an ETB. I didn't have the other one, ETB. I didn't want to dig through the stuff to get it out. The other 2 ETBs. But Prismatic Evolutions ETB. Guys, this is another sleeper. Get it while you can. 150, 155 on open market right now. It's a steal. I'm telling you, this is a steal. This is at least, I'm going to lowball it, $300 box, but guarantee you, I'm not even going to say guarantee. I can see this box going to 500 easy. No problems. No problem. So easily, without conviction, I can say this is $200. And you're getting it at a discount of $50 right now if you're buying into it now. So Prismatic. On top of this, I can say Destined Rivals. Another one I can say Phantasmal Flames. Maybe Mega Evolutions boxes, Lucario and Gardevoir. And then you have the Destined Rivals ETB. Now, you can also get the booster bundles, guys, of these sets. But I'm just giving you some things. I'm just showing you, some stuff I have in my arsenal. And like I said, this is some things you could say. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So to back up me, here is my racks. You can see my standing on 151, Paldean Fates, Crown Zenith, booster bundles, displays. Here is the Charizard.
Storage rack number 2 set up.
Look at all of that.
Check it out. Check it out.
So, Prismatic, there's both racks.
Let's go.
Now, I'm going to show you rack 3. Now, these are on my Instagram. And I know a lot of you guys don't want to go to Instagram, but I'm going to share with you guys. Here's my 151 position on Alakazam, Zapdos, poster collections. There's the mini tins at the bottom. I told you, I'm going to have the receipts to back up what I do. So you guys don't think I'm investing, that I'm just selling and all this stuff. You're just going by hearsay or just looking at, believing in just because you see all the product, you don't even know how I attained it. But this Instagram, here's another. Here's one of my Ascended Heroes. And there's the date. You can check out my Instagram, PokeTuber Jedi Hustler. I'm building racks up, put my products on, and that's what we got. So this is what I'm doing. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm in no position to have to sell anything. What I have, I'm holding on to, and if I want to build more positions, see, I already built a pretty much large position on what I got. I'm in cruise. I'm in cruise control right now. I don't lack for anything, so there's really nothing that I'm really looking for. So, that's where I'm at. So, am I buying? Well, it really depends on what it is. Here is
Pokemart TCG down to third unit, guys, June 15th. Not with one slot machine, but with 2. We got a Gamma slot machine, guys.
And that was when I bought the slot machine, but this is before I even set up the racks.
Gotta be a subscriber and play these, boy.
So, kind of crazy. Just going to show you guys some
RTC,
views
guys, June 14th down in New Storage.
just before I move stuff out of there. There's all my packs. So here are my receipts, man. I mean, you guys that, Instagram people, they believe in whatever everybody else, social media, they post whatever they want. I really don't. Look, when people post comments on my Instagram, I see some. I just, I don't, the negative ones, the ones that are just hating, I just skip over them. I reply back to some of them, just put them in their place, and I carry on, man. I just keep moving on, man, because I can't let this negative mentality of people get in my mind, try to make me make bad decisions. I'm staying focused on what I do, so I just bypass all that altogether. I look at the positive ones. I look at what some people write. Really, if anything on there I look at, I just keep on moving, man. I stay in my lane. I keep doing me. I can't be worried about what somebody else wants to say about me or wants to talk trash about me. I let people talk their talk, but I got my walk, and my talk is real, and what I do is real, and the receipts, I can back them up. Versus any other content creator that's saying they're doing this, they don't have no receipts. I can show you receipts. And like I said, if you follow me on the PokeTuber Jedi Hustler Instagram, my receipts right there shows you that I'm in it for real, what I do, and then I actually share my experiences from what I'm doing when I do pickups and stuff like that. I share it with you guys. And it's on Instagram, but I can put them on video and show you reel after reel. It's on Instagram, but this is me. This is me, guys. So as far as like packs, look, I have loose packs of basically everything that's out of new modern, and I'm still building my loose packs. And how do I get my loose packs? From breakdowns of damaged products, from auxiliary products that I get from restocks that people leave me. That's what they leave me at restocks. I don't get the very, very good stuff. They do leave destined rivals and stuff, but the more I preach it on my Instagram, then they leave less of it. So it's like I do myself a disservice by posting what I'm buying at a restock because they take it. Next time I go around, it's not there anymore. But that's it, man. I wanted to share with you guys. Be very, very careful in the bull market. But here is a quotation that will never change, no matter the market. Whether you're in bull or bear, you win with sealed. And that's the proven trail. The king is sealed over raw, and you're going to win. You're going to win whether you buy the good or the bad sets. You're going to win. If you can hold it, you will win. But if you got to fold up quickly and you're in here to make money fast, well, you're only gonna your style of that is for what you're doing. It's gonna last only as good as the market. When stuff teeters and you can't go to Walmart and buy a booster box or ETB from MSRP at Walmart, Target, then you're gonna lose because no one's gonna buy it or pay that premium that you're trying to charge for it, and you lose, and you're gonna be out of here. And it's gonna make my life easier, a whole bunch of the other investors easier, because we're gonna buy in these markets. And we're going to buy at prices that are going to be lower than what the market is saying, because we have to have a profit on the top, and if we're going to pay our cash out, it's got to be good stuff. So I'm not buying anything. I'm buying select, and I'm being very picky over what I pick up. But guys, I'm being very selective, and I'm in cruise control. Right now, I'm in cruise control all the way to the 30th anniversary. I'm in cruise control, bro. Just like DJ. DJ shut down his buying. I pick up stuff here and there, but I'm in cruise control, man. I'm enjoying the hobby for what it is. I'm buying loot. I'm going out to shops and stuff, and I'm looking for raw cards. And I find other things to do in the meantime while I wait on a deal. Or where I'm going to, somebody to contact me and say, hey, I got this, and if I want to buy it or whatever, if it's the right price, well, maybe I'll buy, or maybe I won't. I don't know, right? Depends. That's where I'm at. And yeah, I'm just saving, stacking cash for whatever. That's how I am. And this is how you can be as you build your portfolio up. And like I said, I had bought at a premium on all of this stuff 151, Crown Zenith, Prismatic, Ascended Heroes. I bought them at a premium. Now they are worth more than what I paid, right? But I have no need to sell them. I sold and traded everything that I wanted to get rid of at that time. Now I'm in cruise control for the rest of the time. Whether I get any more 151 or I get any more Crown Zenith or I get any more, it doesn't matter because I don't need it because I already built my positions already. I already built my positions. And anything extra, yeah, that's good. But do I need it? No, I'm good, right? So this is how you can be when you build your portfolio using strategies of the best stuff and you get it. If you can't, you got to find some kind of alternative to buy products from people, get people to buy, build your trust, be able to buy as much as you want without even having distro. I don't have distro. I don't have distro in my back pocket. I have a friend that has distro that product, but I haven't used him. I haven't called him because he's in New Jersey. I got to travel up there. I've been buying locally, guys. I've been in my own backyard, building my reputation, doing, advertising out here in my own backyard. And people who want to sell, reach out to me. Instagram, they reach out to me. I do all local meetups only. I don't burn a lot of gas because my time is precious to me, and I don't want to be wasting my gas traveling, and then this guy doesn't show up. So I do local meetups only in my area. I don't travel with somebody else unless I'm already up there at Woodbridge Show, and this guy's in Jersey. Hey, I'm over here I'm at the what do you call hotel? If you want to, you can meet me over here. Yeah, if I'm in that area, and yeah, how much gas am I really going to burn if I'm already in New Jersey, right? Well, other than that, man, that's what I have for you. Hopefully I got you guys to a point in this hobby where you don't FOMO, you don't over leverage yourself, you buy smart, use wisdom, your knowledge that you gain from PokeTubers that you believe in, that you truly support, because those are the ones that are going to have your back. The ones that are truly in it for the long term, that aren't doing these short-term flips and then they're out of the market or they don't have a channel anymore because they were only in here for the money. And I think, guys, we have 95% of folks that are in here, that were in here, are in here just for the fact of money making. They're the ones hitting your restock at Walmart. They're the ones in the line, the long lines. They're in there to buy it just to flip it for a quick profit, and then they're out. When the market turns, you're going to have a lot of people selling, and it's going to be a lot of those people that got caught with the bags. And the other 5% is divided between collectors, all right, and people that are opening the packs. That other 2.5% divided. So you got two that are opening packs there, and then you have the other ones that are, that are the collectors that buy it in sealed. But the bigger position of these people are the ones that just flip, trying to make the fast money. Because we have a lot of people that came to this hobby on the fast lane, just to flip and buy products, get as much as they can from Sam's Club, sell it back out for 200, 300, 400, and then these people are going to be the ones that can't sell it, going to get caught holding their bags, and it's going to cause deals to be made out there on Facebook Marketplace, on Open Market for you to buy. That's how it is. That's how I see it, because there's deals going on now. You can find it. Facebook Marketplace, more people selling now than ever because people are trying to get out of certain positions. They over leverage themselves, and it's a perfect storm. It's a perfect buying opportunity for those that want to buy. Hey, and opportunity for you guys that missed out. You got another opportunity right now to get in. Get in while the getting is good, because it's only going to get a little worse. I anticipate the 30th anniversary is going to trigger people's buying habits, and they're just going to go crazy again when this comes out, just because of the Mew chase card and stuff that's going on with that. We could cause the bull market to start up again. we'll have to wait and see. But meanwhile, guys, I'm chilling, finding other opportunities, and I'm also always seeking for opportunity. If it presents itself, I'm buying. If not, I'm just in cruise control right on through. And if I miss out on the 30th anniversary, I'm going to be buying other stuff in the meantime. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'm okay with missing out. All right. With that said, I hope you guys learned something today. If you did, go over and check out DJ's Poke Center. Shout him out. Check him out. Buy something from DJ's. Go over and check out Nostalgianomics from his Rip and Chips. And with that said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share out this video. Follow me on Instagram, PokeTuber Jedi Hustler. And with that said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. With that said, do it now. Peace. Whole lot of love for you and a high five. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Pokemart TCG out. This was Real Talk. Pokemart TCG on market strategies that will help you win. And I hope you do truly win. Follow investors, channels, follow those that truly support your ideas and what you believe in, because those are the ones going to have your back when all's said and done. Those are going to be the people still here standing, doing the exact same thing that you started up because you followed them. That said, I'm out. Have a great one. Work for me today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.
How long? Auxiliary in.